We are ready to go here at Donington Park. This is the opening of the season. Pole position man is away. And Michel Pirot gets away down towards Redgate. We are under racing, 1 lap of 12. Oh, and almost sliding backwards there. Luckily not to take anybody with him.
Lorenzini by Leone team, so that's not a bad start from them. Opening lap of the championship and their first and second.
What's the key here at Donington, Scott? Because as we come through Coppice and down the main straight, if you like, under the Dunlop Bridge, it's Australia. Great stuff by him. He's up to 3rd place. He's a guy I'm sure you know well.
I actually don't.
Oh, well?
Yeah. He was in Supersport when I was racing Superstock in Australia, but I've kept up to date on the internet with what he was doing, and he's a fast 600 rider and 1,000 pretty well.
Don't forget the rules. First of all, you've got to beat your teammate, then you've got to beat anybody from your own country. So he's kind of the enemy at the moment.
Fair enough. Well, he's from Gosford, I can tell you that, and he's riding for Salina Team Suzuki Italia, and he's in 3rd place at the moment. Canepa, your teammate, in 4th at the moment. Van Keymeulen is 5th. Badavini, who started on the front row on the MV Augusta, is in 6th. Him last year. He's a tough boy, isn't he?
He's fast from start to finish. He's got the whole package and can ride a bike really well, and I'm surprised to see him going backwards at the moment. So new circuit to most riders here, so maybe just not quite on the pace just yet.
Well, we've got 2 seconds and a little bit of breath. What did you do to your wrist, and when did you do it?
2 weeks ago in Spain. Dislocated, had to have an operation there and then, and yeah, hopefully.
What would have caused that? Well, we'll soon find out, I'm sure, but the red flag is out. Out for Mark Atchison of Australia. He had a brilliant start last time. Does he do it again? Somebody from the 2nd row got a rotten start. And away they go then, down towards Redgate for the first time of 8. Tipping it in. That's where Corsa went down in Superpole. Luckily, the youngsters are all through carefully. Down towards Hollywood.
Looked like Corti made the whole shot that time, so we've actually seen the Yamaha Team Italia bikes, so the guys at the front, but it was Pirot that romped away in the first 3 laps that we saw, but Corti this time. Pirot down in 4th.
Yeah, and Pirot must be really kicking himself because he had about a 3.5 second as they head down towards the Melbourne Loop.
Makes it fast of all the work Pirot did in the first part of the race. He's going to be so frustrated, but 2nd and 3rd place, Van Keymeulen and Badavini, they're holding themselves right up. Look, Pirot looking right up the inside, but I don't think he'll have the legs to get to Goddard's first.
Corti then leads the way. Different lines into Goddard's, very different lines. But they're all
definitely struggled to get grip. Pirot looking up the inside for 2nd place, he gets his front taken off.
Corti's been knocked down to 3rd place. That's all happened in the last few moments while that crash was happening. So big change as Pirot takes the lead from Van Keymeulen. Corti. Now, Michel Pirot really stole a march on everyone during qualifying, and of course, a lot of relatively unknown names to the establishment there. And a bit of a moment there, and the acceleration out of Melbourne for the man in 4th place by the looks of things. But Pirot now starting to pull away, and Pirot is the man that everybody's been talking about as being the new star, perhaps.
Maybe, but Badavini's a pretty experienced rider, so he won't let anything slip.
They actually started racing motorcycles here way back in 1931. So it's got a great history, and it will be great to see MV back on top if they can do it. But Ducati have got something to say about that, and so too have Yamaha.
Corti and Van Keymeulen side by side on the exit of McLean's there.
Loop for the final time. They are side by side. Canepa's holding him off. He does a nice line into the Melbourne Loop, tries to turn it nicely. Here they come now, 1 more corner to go, and he just has a bit of a wiggle. It's going to be close as they come down to the end here. Leading the race is the Ducati, the brand new 1098 Ducati. Can they win it? Oh, through Goddard's he goes. Cortio's going to give it 1 more go, but he can't. Claudio Corti's going to have to take 2nd place. And Ducati win their first time out on the 1098. Fantastic.